Hey Anna, this is Brian from Lead Hounds, and I wanted to send you this video because I found Elite Aesthetics website and I thought I could really help you out just to bring in some more patients through your website, right? Because, every business needs a website, but most people don't know that you have to compete out there to really get people to be able to find it. So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video, how to get new patients to find your website and start booking appointments so you don't have to do as much outreach. All right, so here we are on your website for Elite Aesthetics. And I'm gonna structure this video around a super popular med spa service in Botox, and we're gonna see a little bit about how we would promote that service for you. So what I did was I went ahead and searched for Botox Daytona Beach on Google, and we can see what shows up. So up top here we have ads. We run those, but that's for another video. And then we have the maps, and I'll come back to that. And then finally, these are what's called the organic listings, and those are the websites that show up on Google without having to pay Google like you would for those ads at the top. So right here at the top of these organic listings, we see your competitors, right? Goldfingers, I know they have a bunch of locations in Florida. Dr. Chalet, he's coming up right at the top. But so far, I haven't seen Elite anywhere. So we'll just scroll a little farther and see if we can find you. Okay, so far, oh, there you are. There's Elite Aesthetics, right? But so look how far I had to scroll down. That's you, right? LLC. Yeah. Look how far I had to scroll down to find you, right? I mean, there's at least 15 to 20 websites ahead of yours on Google. And I I can tell you honestly, nobody is scrolling that far to find a business they want to work with. They're going to click on one of these top 5 or 6 websites that they see. So why don't we take a look and see the keywords you're showing up for, where you're showing up on these Google searches, um, and we're going to compare that to your competitors. So right here, I searched eliteaestheticsllc.com. Oh, and by the way, this is Ahrefs. It's a tool that gives me a lot of search engine data. So we'll just take a look at your keywords here. And yeah, see, there's that keyword I searched for, Botox Daytona Beach. Position 16 says you're getting 1 visitor a month with that. That might be possible, but that's also just one keyword, right? You want to be ranking for a bunch of different ones, and we can filter this to the top 10, right? That's going to show you basically the first page of results. And what we see is that the only keywords you're showing up on that first page for are ones with your business name in it. So that's a good thing, right? You want to show up for those, but these aren't going to be your new patients, right? People searching for this already know about you. You've already won them over. They know how great your services are. You want to be getting those new patients who don't know which medical spa they want to go to. So those ones searching for Botox Daytona Beach, laser hair removal Daytona, lip fillers Daytona, all that great stuff that means that they want to use your services, but they just don't know it yet. Okay, so let's take a look at your competitor. I searched for Dr. Shellett too. I didn't want to do gold fingers, because they have so many locations. But yeah, we'll take a look at Dr. Shillett's keywords. So let's see. He's got kind of a lot. We're going to make this a little easier, and we're going to say uh, keyword Daytona. So right there, you see Botox Daytona Beach. He's number 3, right? He's one of those first links. A lot of people clicking on that. 70 people a month searching for that. Guarantee you he's getting patients from that. Plastic surgery Daytona Beach. That's a great one. Laser hair removal Daytona Beach. He's number 2, right? He's basically the first one after those maps. Daytona Beach Botox, similar but a different word, and there's another 30 people searching that. He's on the first page again, right? So another one, waxing Daytona Beach. I'm not sure if you guys do that. Um, but if you scroll down, we can keep finding all these keywords that Dr. Shalit is showing up for and Elite isn't. So, all these patients are ones that he's taking just because he's showing up high on Google. So how do we compete with Dr. Shalit and get you into those top positions? Well, there's a couple things that go into that. And the number one thing that I want to talk to you about is the content on your website, right? And this is really going to affect where you show up on these search engine rankings, because what Google wants to see from its top websites is content that is informative, right? It's telling patients what kind of services the business offers, it's educating them, but it's also using those keywords so that Google knows what you should rank up for. So here we see this is your Botox page, um, and it looks good, but there's not a lot of content, right? And I don't see any of those keywords, like you have Daytona and you have Botox, but you don't have them right beside each other. So you want a little more educating your patients about what these neurotoxins do, what they can expect, and of course to use those keywords. So if we go over to Dr. Shalit's website, this is his Botox page, and you see right there, there's a keyword, Botox in Daytona Beach, right? He's got that right front and center. He's got it again right there. And if we scroll down, we see a ton of content, right? Talking about Botox. Again, he's educating his patients here. And, it might seem weird to put this much information, but this is what Google wants to see. They want you to help your visitors, basically. That's what websites are for. And, I keep going. There's more and more words. So what you want to do is something more like what Dr. Shalit is doing here with his content. Okay, so another thing that's going to help you rank up on Google is what's called backlinks. So a backlink is when another website posts a link that goes to your website, like so your URL, right? So you want another page to say eliteaestheticsllc.com on it, because what that does is it tells Google that other people are talking about you, acknowledging your business, and it builds trust with Google. And they actually look at those links and reward you for that trust by moving you up in those search rankings. So we see here that you have 7 backlinks, or also known as referring domains. That's 7 websites linking to you. So that's a good start. But let's take a look at Dr. Shalit. No idea if I'm saying that right, by the way. So he's got 234 backlinks though. So that's way more than you have. And we can tell right away that that's going to be one of the main reasons that Dr. Shalit is so far ahead of you on all these great keywords. So what can we do about that? Well, we can actually go in here and look at all these backlinks, right? And then we can go to these websites and get you a link from that site. And what that's going to do is it's going to match the strategy that Dr. Shalit has been using to have so much success online. But we don't want to stop there, right? Once we've matched his strategy, we want to go above and beyond and just add another 100, 200 backlinks so we can make sure we're blowing them out of the water. All right, so that's backlinks. One more thing I want to mention is this map section that we saw earlier, right? And what we want to do here, what you're going to want to do is promote your Google Maps listing in a similar way that you do your website, right? It's kind of a whole different asset, right? But it needs to be promoted too. So there's a lot of things that go into promoting your Google page, and that's something we can help you out with too. Once you get into these top 3 listings here, that will get you just a ton more traffic, a lot more patients finding you, especially if they're nearby. All right, Anna, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it was helpful to you. If it was, just give me a call or shoot me an email using the information here, and we can talk about next steps. All right, bye.